if you don't know the Lord, or you will call him, have you scratching like mad. Hey guys, Just here. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are already a part of the family, I'd like to thank you very much. However, for those of you that are not yet a part of the family, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell as well. Today, we are doing a 2-month update on Outre's Julianne. So I have had her since it is June, that I've gotten specifically this color. So we're going to go over 5 things to note about this in my 2 months of wearing her. So the first thing is she does tangle at the nape, but it's nothing tragic. It's nothing to write home about, so to speak. It's nothing that will make you want to throw her out the window or into the trash can. Yeah. As long as you keep up regular maintenance around the nape, that's this area, with a electric straightening brush, which I recommend that 10 times over, or flat iron and a very fine tooth comb, you will be absolutely fine. It is very important before you put her on, after you have worn her and take her off, before you put her on and after you put her on, that you maintain that nape and make sure that you maintain that nape. Secondly, I live in a warm climate. I will give you guys a hint, and you guys can guess the state in the comments. In a warm climate, and I have a list down here. In a warm climate, the nape does get pretty hot. It's best to wear it for occasions where you're not wearing it for long periods of time, so that way you don't feel like you have an entire heater on the back of your neck in the form of layers and luscious curls and body. Okay, so other than that, it does get hot, but just make sure you're not in this wig 24 hours, or you gon' the back of your neck is going to bake like a very golden brown cobbler. No peaches here. We don't want that. That's good for a couple hours, but just make sure this isn't a long-term thing that you're planning to wear her for. Thirdly, when it comes to adhering Miss Julianne down, this lace, and I did it just a little bit between here and here, and there's still some residue of it in the lace around the parts from me using it the last time. It takes very well to the Got To Be Glued Freeze Spray. It takes very, very well to it. Now I haven't tried it with the in the tube, so we'll have to experiment with that. But other than that, excuse me. Ooh. Other than that, this takes really, really well to adhering with Got To Be Glued Freeze Spray, and that's the only thing I can vouch for because I have not tried the gel yet. I do want to warn you that it will have like a sticky residue, especially depending on your method of removal. So I tend to remove with coconut oil or get my glosser, pink glosser from the Pink brand, to take this down. And so if that's how you take it down with an oil, just be mindful it's going to be sticky when you take it off, and then you go to adhere it down again. So I just want to make sure I note that as well. And speaking of adhering the wig, speaking of adhering the wig down, installing the wig with this, or got to be glued in the tube, the gel, even glueless, the wig is comfortable to wear for hours. Glueless or using glue. Glueless or using got to be glued. Either this, the free spray, see, I'm finna pull it out, I done talked about it so much. Including if you use this. It's very comfortable lace to wear. I believe it's Swiss lace. I have the box in front of me. It has HD transparent soft Swiss lace. Over these 2 months that I've been just wearing her on and off, and for special occasions, Julianne, the lace on this has been very, very comfortable to wear. So I've barely experienced any type of, you know what I'm getting ready to talk about. Hear me good. That infamous lace itch with them the hard lace. It is itchier. Very. Woo! If you don't know the Lord, or you will call him wearing a you should when you have to wear any one of those hard lace wigs. Woo! Have you scratching like mad. It will. Oh my goodness, it absolutely will. Whew. But for the most part, because it is HD transparent soft Swiss lace, it says it right there on the back of the box, it has been really, really comfortable to wear. I think the only time that this is itched anytime around the lace part is if I adhere it and after doing my makeup, and then the makeup gets kind of caught up, the makeup debris gets caught up around the lace. Other than that, there's no itchiness. I mean, it's beautiful. Amazing. Yeah. And lastly, the fifth thing, let me stop. The fifth thing to note is that the texture in the hair keeps its curls, volume, and body really well. For those of you wig wearers, whether you're a wig veteran or if you're a wig rookie, oh, I really had to concentrate to say that. If you are a wig veteran or if you are a wig rookie, whether you have been wearing wigs a long time or whether you are just started out wearing wigs, the thing about synthetic wigs specifically, lace or not, and depending on the fiber, this holds, synthetic wigs tend to hold their curl or hold whatever style they have been put into longer periods of time. Now with this, I know the fiber is kind of different and it's not that itchy type of synthetic hair fiber, but for the most part this keeps its body and volume well. However, pay attention. However, I think I will be cutting, not like this, but you know, in layers, cutting the bottom part, because that's the part that seems like it keeps the bumps at the ends, but it's kind of for the most part, it's just limp. But from midways upward, it has kept its body. It might have slightly fallen, but it's for the most part, it's kept its body and its layers, and it falls well. So I may just still cut this bottom portion and make it work by using a straightening brush or a flat iron to rebump the ends back out. So that is my 2-month update and review on Miss Julianne. And until next time and until the next video,